Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. I went to a bottle shop this weekend and I picked up a few things. Just looking for something new to try. One of the things that I have planned is to brew some sort of rye, red rye ale, something with rye. Just haven't had it in a very, very long time, and to refresh my palate, I actually picked something up that I'm gonna drink today. So this is Jacobus RPA, a Rye Pale Ale. This is a Dutch brew from Jopen, as you can probably see there. So recipe from 1407. I don't know. But anyway, let's crack this open and just take a look at it. I'm wondering what it's like. It said it's around 60, if I remember correctly, it's like 65 IBUs. Let's try it out. Nice color. It's kind of a reddish. And it looks like I got a little bit of yeast in there. It's not perfectly clear. Let's see if you can get the color on that. I don't want to blind you with the outside light, but there we go. A nice golden caramel color. It has a really creamy white head to it. I don't know if you can see that. No. Not a really good camera person. Yeah, there's some definite hoppiness. Getting a little bit of citrus in there. I'm not smelling any of the rye yet. Still a little bit cold. Let's try it out. Definite hop presence in there, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of just a touch of dankness. Let's go in and see how it is. Cheers. That's nice. Not as bitter as I thought it would be. There's a little bit of spiciness I'm getting on the back end. The bittering is right on point. It's a really smooth bitter. It lingers after the initial taste, so there's no upfront bitterness. It's all malty up front, some of that rye, and then you get that bitterness in the back. On the second sip, definitely getting that rye spiciness. It plays well with this bittering, and there's no information on this on what it's bittered with. So let's see, it says just from the 14th century onward, Haarlem was a city thriving with a thriving brewing culture. It says it's a rye pale ale. Amber, fruity, and bitter thanks to the use of American hops. So that's what I think this is. I think it's bittered with Columbus. I'm definitely getting Columbus. I'm not getting that cascadey, piney, citrusy. So I think this is Columbus. I'm not getting the Centennial. So if it's an American hop, I'm gonna guess that it's bittered and all the late additions are Columbus. Let me see if I can get any information off of this. Water, barley malt, rye malt, oats, hops, and yeast. Don't know. I'm just throwing a guess out there, but yeah, it's not bad. I'm not getting 65 IBUs from this. This is more like 45 or 50 IBUs. It's definitely not a high IBU hop bomb. The hops are there to play along, but there's something in the aroma I'm not liking very much. It tastes much better than it smells. I'm getting the hoppy aroma, but there's a smell in the background that I'm associating with aged cheese. Yeah, definitely some sort of cheese rind It's very, very faint. It's in the background, and I don't know if that's coming off the rye malt or what. It's that stinky cheese. It's a stinky cheese that I like. I mean, I like strong cheeses, and there's definitely that kind of a smell in the background, but it's not present in the flavor. It's not present anywhere else. Like I suppose if I had some nice stinky, French cheese, it'd actually play well with this, or some cuts like, some salami or chorizo or something that we have here in Spain. But it would pair well as with those types of hors d'oeuvres. But it's definitely just up front, the hops, the Cascade, and the rye malt. But that cheese, I don't want you to think that it's like somebody stuck cheese under my nose. It's not like that. It's something very faint in the background that's coming off of this as a background ester. Not unpleasant by any means. It's not bad at all, because the rye is spicy, and usually the rye pale ales pair well with things like cheese and cold cuts and meats and crackers and those types of things. So yeah, it's actually really pleasant. Very smooth. No idea how fresh this is. One second. 24th April. So it's fairly fresh. Yeah. It was only €3 and 10 cents. So it wasn't a bad buy. It was all right. Not bad. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to go find some olives to dip into. But I just thought I'd share this and get a Homebrew Wednesday video up. I still haven't uploaded my blonde ale. That's going to probably end up being a from brew to glass type of, or from grain to glass type of video, because I just haven't had time. I'm not really feeling all that well. It's Tuesday, and I'm not really feeling all that well. But it's been a long day at work, and I thought I'd just get this out of the way. Cheers, everybody. Bye.